I'll give him my and see what happens. I'll text him. All right.
Hey,
Oh, we live. I didn't even realize.
yeah,
I hit the button.
you didn't
It
know?
kept spinning.
Oh,
Good morning.
It's
Everybody in
so
the
good.
building.
What's going on, you guys?
Good morning. Good morning.
Happy Wednesday.
Miss Deborah, boy, she was. It's like Miss Deborah was like,
Wait.
double dutton. You ready to get in there? You're like, okay.
Oh, she be on it.
Yeah. Cheryl, good morning to you. Sports car lady in the building.
Morning.
Whew. All right, guys and ladies, gentlemen. Lisa, there we go. Bam. Can't get started without you, my friend. GA in the building. Great morning to you. Oh, good evening. Yes, because he's in Australia. Yes, indeed.
He's in Australia.
GA. He's in Australia. He's representing.
Okay.
Oh, is that where he live?
Yeah, that's where he's at.
That's where he's at. Oh, okay.
So I feel bad if I said something like, "Good day, mate."
Good day.
Getting down under.
Well, ain't that what they say?
Down under.
Yeah.
We're gonna land down on. All right, what's up, buddy?
Yep, in the land down under. Yes, indeed. All right, appreciate you guys sharing. Make sure you share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. And we're gonna kick this thing off. You know how we do. Indeed, morning. And I definitely appreciate you guys rocking with us every morning. We, like I always say, we don't take you guys for granted because you could have been watching anything. There's so much to watch, but you're rocking with us. So stay tuned.
Appreciate y'all.
Yes, indeed.
But don't be the meal. You know when you said that? Yeah, don't be the meal.
Experience is the best teacher, but truth is the Holy Spirit is the best teacher.
If you can find the straightest path to the queen that you're supposed to be with, I believe in, and she finds her straightest path to you, then I think it gets away from all those, the skeletons in the closet.
We aim for the wrong things.
Right.
We aim to make our children a good husband. We aim to make our children good wives or successful businessmen or success, whatever.
Right.
The aim is wrong.
Trending is not happening without curiosity. So what's driving curiosity? You understand? People that are successful, people that are effective in life are people with priorities.
Priorities. All right. Welcome back. So there you go. Good day, mate.
Have a captain cook. What's the John Dory?
Shrimp on the barbie.
Oh man.
You remember that bill commercial?
We did a training exchange exercise when I was in Hawaii. We had Australians came to Schofield Barracks in Hawaii. What an experience!
We had a jump master at airborne school that was from the Australian military. Mm-hmm. He was a little. He had a couple screws loose.
He said that was shrimp on the barbie.
That's the most famous one. Tell him he's dreaming.
All right. So today we are kind of switching up a little bit. If life were a sitcom, kind of like, how would you kind of describe your life? And it could be several sitcoms, because
there you go.
Several. Some can be like Martin a little while, and then it can turn into the Cosby for about half a second, and then it could be something, episode of Moesha. So we never know.
Not a episode.
Man. He said that's a classic. All right, so whoever wants to kick it off, if your life was a sitcom, what would it be?
What's happening?
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
The original, not the what's happening now.
Yeah, not what's happening now. Yeah, the original. What's happening? I mean, you got Dwayne. What's rerun?
Right.
Then you have what was the friend? Hey. What was
that? Was Dwayne. That was Dwayne.
Okay.
Rerun.
So Dwayne
Rerun was that.
What was?
And
what was the original?
What's his name?
And don't forget
Roger.
Don't forget little sister D. Don't forget little sister
D made the show.
D.
Right.
Don't
I'm
forget these
telling
two.
mama.
Ooh.
You know,
She was always in the background when they were doing something.
Always.
yeah. And the reason why I picked What's Happening is because you remember now everybody probably watching remembers the episode when they tried to do the Doobie Brothers was on there. They tried to record the tape, record the concert illegally, and everyone had a tape player in his pocket that fell out. That is, my life has been like that for the majority of it. I've always been trying to do stuff behind the gate and have a tape recorder in my pocket, and it never worked out. And I always got caught. And the other times when it was just cool hanging out with the boys.
Right.
You know, I'm the rerun of the group, just in case anybody want to know. I'm the rerun.
Continue.
But yeah, what's happening
for Z? And now the pandemic life, imitating art. Right.
True. I agree with that, BJ.
The Walking Dead.
That's not really a sitcom, though.
Right.
Now, if you're talking about series, I would have said Breaking Bad, but that's
oh.
I don't think
You got going on over there in that trailer, man.
Right.
Hey, making it do what it do out here in the desert. You know what I mean?
What about you doing?
Episode of What's Happening was Bubbling Brown Sugar.
You gotta remind me. You're gonna have to remind me. Oh wow.
You remember that?
Oh wow.
Man. That was the episode.
Since we going old school like that, and y'all started off with
Take it back.
Man, y'all remember Amen?
Oh God, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He stole mine.
Deacon
Robbie.
Was Deacon Fry the old? No, not Deacon Fry. What was the other Deacon? The old black dude.
Rollins.
Yeah.
Deacon Rollins.
Was that Rollins?
Oh
yeah.
I always had a negative drop.
I don't know if Sean is on here, but Deacon Rollins. That's who that was.
No relation. No relation.
What was the daughter's name? What was the daughter's name? Thelma? No.
Thelma. The one that always wanted the pastor.
Yeah. It was that was grown. That was a grown version of D.
Right.
Yeah. She was crazy though. They played her. They did her right in that show.
Right.
And she finally got him by the end of the series.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
She wore him down. she wore him down.
What was his name? I can't even think of it. Reuben?
Who? Was that the pastor?
Yeah,
Reuben. I think it was Reuben.
Yeah.
Yep.
She finally got him. AD, who was yours? What's yours?
I was, you know what? And it's funny. I put the topic. I was like, what would mine be?
Yeah, I saw it last night. I was like, what is AD on? Is he doing? I liked it.
Mine would be mine at one point was probably like Martin. with the friends and the crazy and I and I've had moments where his boys would hype him up, like he was cool about something till they start. I don't know if I'd go for that. Because he always go for he always cool until
Tommy, you ain't got no job,
right?
I'm Tommy because nobody ever knows what I actually do for a living. I'm always at home.
Nobody knows what you do the inside.
Who's dating Big Shirley is all I want to know. Who dating Big Shirley?
No, Cole.
No, I'm saying who's dating Big Shirley
in the life.
I ain't want none of that smoke, bro.
I can't put in the
But Martin had somebody from every aspect of our lives that we can relate to.
Yeah.
We had bro man from the fifth floor.
Yeah.
You got Jerome.
Yeah, fifth floor.
Kind of pop in your life and just like, I
was just gonna say I remember when I was on my Martin journey trying to find myself. I didn't go to the Temple of Light. I didn't go to the Temple of Light, but
that was good. That happened. Yeah, that was good. That was really.
I love you, Gina.
Yeah. WZUP.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
sir.
what's up?
But Brudman was a really good character in that show
Oh,
because
yeah.
Right.
Even though he was kind of an unsung hero, but everybody knew him, right? Everybody
Right.
knew him. He came through the window to take his robe or a sandwich. I'm just having a couple of sandwiches. That anytime he did that, we know he was coming to take something.
Yeah.
That's kind of how that's kind of how the enemy does life. He comes and sneaks through your window
Right.
and take it. You're not
And
even knowing you're taking it.
And
Until
going
you
there,
realize-
Martin was like, "What you doing here?" Well, you left your window open.
Left your window open.
Wow.
I just came here to borrow you.
and I just came in.
I just came here to borrow your CD plate.
Come on, Martin. I was gonna give it back.
I don't give it back.
See the note under the bathroom sink.
No, you don't. Have on my robe.
Oh, the rope. But yeah, I think my life was kind of like Martin. I think I think all of us had those Dr. Huxtable moments sometimes and sharing wisdom. Like, okay, you dropped a good nugget right there.
Yeah.
He was
always goofy.
Yeah, he would. I'm telling you, like, if you watch the show, taking away, of course, the man or whatever, but if you watch the show, he dropped a lot of nuggets. Like watching it even as an adult, I'm like, wow, this dude dropped a lot of nuggets.
Probably picked more up as an adult than you did when we was young.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
like, I never thought about it. Like, Oh,
when my mom was alive, Martin would have been that show because she was Mama Payne.
Mama Payne.
Yeah, and she didn't take no junk. Anybody I brung home with your apple head, she didn't like nobody. Yeah, so that was my mama. Rest in peace, mama. I miss her every day. But that was her.
And everybody needs a Pam.
Oh yeah, I had a Pam. AD is my Pam. AD is my Pam. He
got the buckshots.
I got the buckshot.
He got the BDBs. I don't know if it's Duckling Trunk either, but mine will be the Cosby Show, two guys and all the women who's starting a funny father. Oh, okay, I can see it.
Oh, look at this.
Look, we know what Pops was watching.
Well,
Get you some Claire and Heathcliff.
Shanae. Right. Oh, not the Shanae.
I never had a Shanae. I didn't have a Shanae in my life though. I never had a Shanae.
Oh, Otis.
Right. Yeah. Oh, what about this one?
I was gonna take you down, boy.
Oh, Mac. From way back.
Say wrong.
I'm one of the original players from the Himalayas.
You know who my favorite character was in that whole show that I had someone in my life like that who thought he could fight but never could. Dragonfly Jones, baby.
Oh.
I had a Dragonfly Jones in my life, and he thought he could just beat everybody,
right?
And people, he would owe folks money,
yeah.
And they asked for his money, and he was like, "I ain't got no money, punk." That's what he. And so I had something like that. So yeah, so I changed mine to Martin. I had more people than Martin than I did. What's happening? With the exception of you guys.
What about you, Pastor? I know you said Amen was yours as well.
No, it's hard for me, man. I can't even.
It really is.
I've had a lot of funny moments, man, but I can't even call it. It's funny. I grew up watching. Strangely enough, I grew up watching the Brady Bunch. My favorite TV show ever was the Brady Bunch.
Wow,
and that's just the truth. Randy Watts. Oh, that's funny.
Say no chocolate. That boy
good and terrible. Wow.
So I can't pick one. I mean, Amen made me think about it just from the aspect of being in ministry and life being hilarious at the same time, right? You don't know when to laugh or cry.
Right.
That whole combination of emotion is what made me think of that. But the truth is, when you look at all of these sitcoms, at least the ones we had, it was like that with everybody.
Yeah.
It made you think, a lot of the stuff you say you was watching when you was a child, I was already up and out of the house. So it was a whole different experience for me. I think Dwayne said, you figured it out when you was grown. Well, I was grown when I was watching all that stuff. So we had two different experiences, and it's probably why it's more difficult. Like my son says, the Cosby Show, and I'm like, he's speaking from the perspective of the child, though.
Right.
So he can see that from a child, me being a stern father. Because I didn't see Dr. Huxtable as stern.
No.
He was never stern.
You need James Evans when you talk about stern.
There you go.
That was stern. I think Claire was more stern,
right, than him.
Cliff.
Oh yeah, she was. Yeah.
What'd you say, Evan? When it came to Stern, I done seen James Evans threaten gang leaders. I done seen it didn't matter. You mess with my family, it's on and popping.
Yeah.
It's like
I like Rock.
Rock was
Hey, Mother McCoy.
Hey, Mom.
My dad was like that. My dad was James Evans.
Rock was my show. Yeah.
I didn't like Rock when I was growing up. I don't know what it was, but it was grassroots. You had a hardworking black man doing a job that most people criticize you for, but took care of his family. Brother had issues, Romello, but he always. Oh, look, man.
Come on, man.
That's classic, though.
It is classic.
Man, I see Fred Sanford in real life at least once a week.
Wow.
At least once a week. Esther and Fred were real people in my family. I can't tell their business because if I do, everybody in the family know exactly who I'm talking about.
Were they related?
No.
I know.
No.
Fred Nestor wasn't related? Okay.
No. Fred married her sister, Elizabeth. Right. That was his sister-in-law.
Yeah. Sister-in-law. Okay.
Yeah.
So BJ, I believe that this whole I feel every bit of this comment right here. Well, I mean, he could be serious at times. Maybe I used the wrong word. Let me tell you something. Anytime I've had any kind of interaction with Pastor Brian, it's always serious. And I don't even live there, so I don't even imagine what it's like, living there. But yeah, I guess it's good. It's good to have that stern, that whole Bill Cosby vibe. But I needed James Evans in my life when I was coming up.
This is me dreaming, Romello. This is me dreaming. It's not quite there yet. Give me about 8 months, and I might have this as an office.
Dwayne, I was about to challenge you like I did Terry. I was like, go ahead, cut that light on over there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, hit that lamp.
Open up that window behind you, bro.
That looks nice. It looks nice outside today. Go ahead, open that window.
give me about 6-7 months.
All right.
There you go.
You know what sitcom? Y'all won't remember this one. You know what sitcom that when kids get on my nerves, and I just want them to be quiet, and I just want I want a piece. My life turns into the sitcom Give Me a Break.
Oh,
you didn't have to take me back.
Give me a break. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take you back
with Nell Carter.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, give me a break. Take me back. I can't.
Don't worry, all my young people. We're gonna provide a list for you to Google later.
Yeah, those of you don't know what we're talking about.
That's why nobody's commenting. They're like, I don't know what they're talking about.
Hey, the facts of life. The
facts of life.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take the both, and there you have. Yeah,
facts of life was
spin-off. Give me a break.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I was in love with Tootie.
Of the Drummonds.
What you talking about? Yeah, different strokes.
Oh, wait.
Different world.
Oh no. Randy said, "Who is Randy White?"
What?
I believe the children.
I can't.
You're ashamed of yourself. Turn your computer off.
Romello, I'm pulling your card, buddy. If you don't know who Randy White is,
you look like you in our generation, brothers. You
Give them a
wow.
Where you been at, brother?
I think we're just talking about our live sitcoms. That's what we're talking about. If anybody want to know. So right now we're addressing Romello because he said he asked the question.
He don't know who Randy Watson is.
He knows. He just forgot.
Yeah, I think he's playing.
Yeah, I'm sure he's seen everybody's
Coming to America. Are you ready for Coming to America too, though? That's the question.
What's going on episode? That's my mama.
My mom. This is my band, Sexual Chocolate. Don't they sound beautiful? Don't you agree? Yeah. Come on now.
He said, "Please, need." He said, "I need a list."
Okay. But we are four men of certain ages that we remember certain things in life. But
right,
if your life could be a theme song, what would it be?
A theme song?
Ooh,
yeah,
theme song.
Oh, I told y'all mine already. Mine it's the same song from the bedroom.
I told you.
You guys are mid-30s. No, GS. I'm not.
Baby, I'm coming.
You guys are all in the mid-30s. You know what? I really appreciate that.
I take it too. Yeah, but no.
You trying to be? You only doing it because you all the way in Australia trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I'm about 32.
Yeah, my theme song was "I'm Gonna Get You Sucker."
Might be 33. I don't know.
Well, see, that's when you do this.
Yeah, it's been a couple days, so
okay.
He's over there listening like it's okay.
I had to let it go. I had
32 with experience.
But it was Ice-T. He was like LIG, and I was like, huh? LIG. Let it go. So I cut my hair one time when I knew it was time to go. I cut my hair down low, and when it started growing back. Oh wow! Look,
see, you know what?
Romeo,
I still got a crush on Thelma.
Yeah,
really, BJ.
Everybody has a crush on Thelma.
And Walona.
All right, easy, BJ. Easy.
And Walona. Don't forget about Walona.
It's a life around here. Too
Walona, Walona. Sleep on Walona.
Right.
How you doing? Real quick, if this your first time in the broadcast, man, let us know it's your first time. Put that drop that in the comments real quick. But this is just to reset because AD has it. It's 20 minutes in. We're gonna eat. Reset real quick. I'm Terry, and up here, this guy, that's Pastor Brian. I think I got him right. And then Dwayne is right here. And then I have AD. Yeah, right there. That's AD. So you walk into the Brothers of Legacy.
Yes,
Good morning, God bless. Roundtable Talk. So make sure you drop your comments and say, hey. If you're on Periscope or Facebook, make sure you drop your emojis and hearts on Periscope. Quit it. No go for me. Hey, Boston. Boston's your first time. Hey.
All right. So what's your name and where you from?
Where you from?
What's your name and where you
from?
I'm going to
Are you a Red Sox fan or a Yankees fan?
Watch it, brother. Watch it.
Okay. Well, she got both of them in the name. I gotta know.
All right, Pastor.
So
it's a little freestyle Friday on Wednesday.
A little freestyle Friday on Wednesday. I like Walona. I love Walona actually.
Red Sox.
Also a Red Sox fan. We have been losing bad, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna bounce back. Watch. Niger from Boston.
Niger. Awesome. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging with us.
But Walona was good. I love Alderman Davis. He was my favorite.
Okay.
Alderman Davis was.
He was always called my favorite Project Family. And
right.
Yeah. Oh, he wanted Walona.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted it though, but he wanted to roast it though every time he saw
it. No,
he
he would try to grab her back every now and then. She had to let him know, get your dirty old hands off me.
Yeah.
Now I remember him. I was trying to think who he was. I was like, now.
Yeah. So what is if there's a moment in time that made you borderline cry or shed a tear or get some dirt in your eye from a sitcom? That resonated from your own personal life. I'll give an example, then I'm gonna let you go. Like everybody remember the entanglement that they let me stop. Everybody remember Will Smith and Uncle Phil. I don't need him. We're gonna be okay.
I did too, Pastor.
Right.
Walter.
Wow. Okay. So that yeah.
Got brothers.
He's holding the boxes.
Yeah.
We should, right?
Yeah.
That'd be dope. We should.
Yeah.
It's a story of the Brothers of Legacy. Ooh, what one like touch me?
Oh man, that was
Sick.
one.
What's a
Definitely,
that one.
Definitely the Will Smith and one of the most iconic scenes in TV history. That would never be lived down. It will always be that. That's one of those moments that will always be a moment.
Right.
Man, that's a good one, bro. Like, there's a memory. In Good Times, I can't remember what season it was.
Well, I think I know where you're
But
going.
when they killed James off,
When they killed James off.
Right. I think that one.
Boy,
that
all
got
that
me. I
punch.
cried. When she dropped that punch bowl, and she was like, "Damn,
Right.
I was right along with her."
That's classic. Yeah, that's classic.
Y'all know the history behind that?
No.
Break it down, brother.
They didn't get along.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, JJ was
Don't blame
it was a
JJ.
mess. It was a mess. The whole money thing. JJ thought he was the man. There was conflict. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
major conflict behind
didn't
the
know
scenes
that.
on that show.
Yeah, I was listening to a YouTube with JJ talking, and he was like, all the other family sitcoms, they get to hang out and have reunions and stuff. He said, no, not us.
Yeah. There's no reunion in that one.
And that was one of the most iconic black shows of all time.
Yeah. Martin and Gina. I didn't like the break. Martin and Gina. That was hard. That was kind of hard, but Martin.
That was when he went to the Temple of the Light. That's when he went there.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I said smoke. I hear that when Penny Mama put the iron on her. Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah. That was hard.
Yeah.
Martin and Gina, when they got back together, when he proposed, and Brian McKnight came out.
That was good.
And she was just like,
And then they broke up the next season, which is crazy.
Oh, but what about Different World when Whitney was about to get married? That
when
moment.
ran to the wedding, he was like, "You mine?
Yeah.
Tell me you don't love me. Tell me you don't love me."
Right.
That goes to show you that that's strictly Hollywood. There's no way in the world that nobody would do that now. You know,
My wedding,
if you fly up in here, it's hard.
I got about 4 or 5 brothers that's going to work for you before you get. Yeah.
That stuff is still happening, you guys. That stuff is happening.
That stuff is still happening.
Yeah.
I saw a video. Somebody did that.
With the baby mama.
Yeah. You see me back here, Craig.
Not gonna be asked. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Look, I'll never say that at a wedding. If I have to be an aficionado at a wedding, I'm letting them know. Look, I ain't asking this question. I ain't trying to be in no drama. I ain't trying to be no witness in court.
Nigel, I've never seen The Chi. Not one episode. I've heard so much about it though.
Okay, so The Chi, it's funny, right? Because it's one of my go-tos because I lived in Chicago, and what people don't realize, like The Chi, man, that stuff is so real. It's a real good look at the ins and outs of living in Chicago, especially the South Side of Chicago.
South Side?
Yeah, because I was a 62nd of Marshfield, and I promise you, when they show you clips from those streets, that's what those streets look like back in the day.
For real.
Yeah.
Let's jump on. What's Romelo's question real quick, 80?
Yeah, I got you. College football.
Yeah. Well, be that 80 don't watch college football, so it doesn't really matter to him. He don't watch football at all. Me, as a college football fan, I am upset about it because I like college football. That's kind of, I don't watch the pros that much. I'm more of a college guy. I love the camaraderie. I love the pageantry of college football, and be it that it counts the college football season. I'm a little upset about that. Boise State, that's about 2 hours from me where I go for my college football. They counted the entire season already, so that was hard. Yeah, that was hard. I like college football, but we should have known it was coming.
So I would. Okay, let me ask you guys questions because yeah, as Terry said, I don't really follow nor watch sports like that. How do you guys feel about the way? I know you guys watch NBA. Like, how do you guys like the look with
The
the
bubble?
fans and yeah, kind of like in the stands and
Horrible.
the
I was gonna
big
tell you,
stands.
Sean Rollins put Kankakee up there. I grew up in Kankakee,
Yes.
south of Chicago. But when I lived in Chicago, I was on the south side. You don't know nothing about Kankakee. Trig, right now on the Shy, Trig is in Chicago trying to get his little brother to move back to Kankakee with him. And every time I hear you say Kankakee, I'm like,
I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna
Bring back memories.
Right.
check my Hulu. I'm gonna go ahead and get that on it. I'm gonna have to jump on that.
So you don't like the way the folks looking now?
Huh?
What were you saying? I was gonna say
You know,
just back to. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead. That the question about the sports. Look.
Yeah, just that. Unlike the professional sports, right, where fans mean everything in every sport,
Right.
but
Right.
none compare to college football.
No.
So to a college football game, really, as much as it is about the team on the field, I think it's even more about the fans in the stands.
About that money. Those boosters, yeah, about that money.
Well, I'm saying, so how do you do college football without the fans?
You can't.
Don't.
Right.
The
That's
NBA look like a game.
People is
I'm looking
I don't
at.
think those people. You know what?
I watched a part of a quarter, and then I was like, I can't watch this. I just watch ESPN when it comes on highlights because this garbage.
Yeah.
I don't think are they really electric people?
No, they cutouts.
Well, no,
No,
I think I think baseball I've seen cutouts, but NBA there's people like in some screen.
like Zoom calls.
Yeah, they all
Right,
just sit-
okay.
they all like sitting. Yeah, you can see people, but
Just
it's,
just like- okay.
it's crazy looking. I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. They're trying to do something. It's like we got to make our money, and I guess probably season ticket holders and of course family or whatever are probably there.
It's
Yeah, I can't imagine.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
Sports
Yeah.
Center.
The
I watch
cancellation of
Sports Center.
but the
he
cancellation
said
of
it had-
football
wow. Okay.
is gonna have a lasting impact on the NFL because you're gonna skip a year in the draft. It's a lot of stuff going on. But I
don't think they're gonna skip a draft year though.
Right.
I'm cool with it for one reason.
I know what you like.
And Romello, he said that he got 2 kids in college. I don't know if he said athletics or not, but he was like he's kind of happy. Well, one, you get college kids that should be playing in the NFL, but they go to programs with history, such as the Alabamas, the Ohio States, the Floridas, the Texas, and they play hard for nothing but a scholarship, some of them making millions, tens of millions for a school, and then they hurt themselves in their longevity for the league. So from that point of view, I'm good because I think Alabama last year or the last 5 years averaged $45 million in revenue off of college football. Now, their scholarships stopped for football at about $800,000.
Wow.
So look at that gap. Who's getting paid? I get it. It's an ethical question when it comes to where do you play players, how much you play them, why do you pay this one versus a small conference? So I get all those questions, but the fact is there's a whole lot of people getting rich off of these kids, and they like, well, you got a scholarship. No, I got a scholarship because I can play. Not a university's making money, and all you give me is a scholarship.
I think they should be able to get like sponsorships. Like I think they shouldn't be on such a stranglehold on what they can do. Because that's how I guess some people get bribed. Like I'm not making any money, I'm busting my butt. But it's and someone comes to me like
the same way you rank players in the draft. You tier players on the college when they're in high school. Everybody has a ranking. Right. True. So you can your payout can be commensurate with your state or national ranking. All of that stuff can play a role in player compensation and sponsorship. So miss me with struggling to pay players.
There you go. Where's the sound? Who got the soundboard this morning?
Get it up.
I'm slipping.
Listen,
I've been
ask,
time out.
I'm gonna have to remind y'all.
ask any player, would you rather complain about the comparison or complain about not getting paid at all?
Yeah.
Getting
Hey, wait. Oh, y'all, you know what? I'm gonna get my own soundboard. Y'all, you guys are slipping. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
30 seconds late, but it works. There ain't nothing
Well, the
easy.
thing
Yeah.
is, you know, culturally, there's a section of players that are getting those benefits and no one's talking about it. The only time it comes up is when certain players are getting the benefits.
Yeah.
Right? That's the reality.
Brian's like, he don't do it no more.
And because I don't like Florida State,
Watch your mouth.
look,
Watch it.
I don't like
You don't want to watch it.
the Florida State criminals. I don't like them.
You know what? You're gonna stop that. You're gonna stop that right now. Now our friendship is intact for the moment.
So let me just tell you about my Florida State. Look, let's. Do you guys remember Dexter? I can't remember his last name. He played for Tampa. He played for Tampa Bay when they won the Super Bowl.
What about him?
He won the Super Bowl MVP. He played at Florida State. And when his senior year at Florida State, I was a young soldier in Korea. This is 2002. And they had what they call throwback jerseys. You remember Mitchell and Ness had the $400 or $500 throwback jerseys? Yeah. Well, I was getting it for about $25 in Korea. And,
See, I think that's for the comment.
Thank you, Cole.
You said you were in Korea what year?
2002.
Uh-oh. Get the buzzer ready.
I got it. I'm ready.
No.
I want to hear this one.
It just made me feel old. I was in Korea. I was in Korea in 1985.
Woo. Oh, you was there pre-Olympics.
I was 10.
Hey, look, we can just stay right there for a second because I'm gonna tell you wouldn't know soul if you was there in '85 because half the roads in the country didn't exist until they made the push for the Olympics. Right. So it was a backwoods country when you was there.
There were no sidewalks.
Wow. But yeah, wow. I need for you to answer. I need for you to answer Cole's question now.
What's that?
Whatever.
I'm not from GA, and it's gonna be even crazier, right? So I'm from South Carolina.
Right.
Okay.
But I went to school for a couple semesters in Florida. And then I lost my football scholarship because I blew my knee out. Wow. So I was redshirting my freshman year and didn't even make it to the beginning of spring camp because I blew my knee out. Right. I used to be don't sleep on your boy. Your boy had 4.25 speed when I was a monster, and then I had a run in with the 87 Monte Carlo, and I lost.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the end of my. I don't think I would have ever made the league. Yeah, I don't think I would have ever made the league because I was
exactly
undersized. I was ranked number 1 in South Carolina in '97 for the 100, and I think I placed 3 in state for 200. I used to get it in, and we from the country, so all we did was.
Hey, Dwayne. 2020 said, "Who does the windows in your house?"
Green screen magic. they come out once a day to do them.
And Chris coming in because the Miami Hurricanes. Man, get out of here.
Hey, the Miami Hurricanes was the truth for the longest, though.
They were.
Okay, well, Michael Irvin and all them. I get it.
You got to understand what caused the state of Florida to demise when it came to football. You had 3 major programs: Florida State, Florida, and Miami.
Yeah.
Back then, you had players who would come sit on the bench for 3 years. You have them sit on the bench for 3 years. And then there were always 5 first rounders on every side of the ball, it seemed like every year. But then players was like, you know what? I can go to Louisville and start. I can go to Clemson and get a starting job right off the bench. Yeah. So they started losing that. Alabama kind of got that going now, but I think they starting to run out a little bit of gas too.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't stand Miami, just for the record. And I can't stand the Gators just for the record.
That's because you couldn't beat them.
That's because I'm a Seminoles fan.
Wide left, wide right. How that feel? How that feel? How that feel? Wide left.
All right. Just a quick reset.
Yeah. Freestyle Friday on
back. Oh, you're watching the Brothers of Legacy. Oh, we come together every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Somebody backing up? All right. We discuss all kinds of life issues. Today, I kind of kept it light. I know it's only Wednesday. If like for a sitcom, we kind of went off into the weeds like we always do. It's all good because it's a lot of stuff to talk about. But I want to tell you guys, I appreciate you rocking with us. Make sure you're sharing. Make sure you're tagging someone else that needs to be a part of this. And we have so much more to come. But I want you guys to continue to stay tuned. Make sure you're following the Brothers of Legacy. And as we move forward, we are reaching out into our communities and all that great stuff. You pointing. I knew it was coming. It took a while for it to come.
Romy in here, you knew it was coming.
Hold on, let's get Dwayne. He said, that's right, Dwayne. The fact 5-star players can start elsewhere has to please the bench. I got you. All right. So, Kamala Harris. Thoughts, and then we rolling out of here because we're not going to even dig into those weeds.
Let us dig into it.
So let me just say what I got to say to make everybody mad.
All right, go ahead. Boom.
The only issue that I have is Joe Biden made it abundantly clear from the very beginning that he was going to have a Black female running mate.
Right.
The only goal was to figure out.
Pull up on that.
The only goal was to figure out which one he would choose.
Right.
So the problem is, and here's my argument just right off the bat. It, at that point, it really doesn't matter who it is because it's not about the best candidate. It's about the best Black female candidate. And that's a problem for a lot of people.
Right.
And I don't take anything away from Kamala Harris. I think she's done great things. Howard grad, another person from Howard that validates that you all have been asleep on Howard. But my issue is they're going to tap into her history as a DA in San Francisco.
Right. Yeah.
Right. They're going to tap into her history as a state's attorney.
Right.
They're going to go back and look at all that stuff. Now, she's going to get the Black female vote. She gonna get it. She gonna get it. She said, "I don't know." Listen, it's a validation. It's a validation that they've been looking for since the birth of the Black female voters in the Democratic Party, because they feel like they have carried and been the anchor of the Democratic Party since they were able to vote, but have never been truly recognized. So it's going to be a validation and a leg up for so many women, right? In terms of empowerment. And I'm gonna tell you right now, her best friend in politics, Cory Booker, is her biggest cheerleader.
Right.
So how loud is his voice going to be when the argument is we finally have a Black man in leadership that is encouraging and pushing a Black woman in leadership when that doesn't happen?
Right.
So there's a lot to be said, but my problem is, one, Joe Biden should not have shown his cards from the very beginning. Because from the very beginning, he pulled the Black card.
Yeah.
I got a problem with that.
The white husband effect.
Is it going to be a factor? I think it will be. Why? I don't know.
See, here's my thing, and this is just my truth. America can be very forgiving when something makes them feel like themselves, So I don't think that the fact that she has a white husband is going to play a huge role because, remember when President Obama was running, at first it was the mixed candidate. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was the mixed candidate. When it became serious, he was black, and now it seems like everybody in life forgets about his mama being white,
right?
Because everything he did is strictly, that was black president did that. So right. I think it's political. I think it's political strategy. I mean, she's not worse than anybody else.
I think it's the best decision he could have made. I just feel like he should not have put his card out there in the beginning.
Right, the way he did it, I think this is a small miss. Even
I think she may be better qualified than him.
Well, that's a fact.
Outside the fact that he was vice president for 8 years, outside of that, she's a better candidate than him.
Well, I mean, just from the simple fact that she can put a conversation together.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
In terms of, go ahead. Intellectual aptitude. He's.
Yeah. I think I like that interview with Charlemagne. Is just that one moment, with the if you ain't black, I don't know that.
That's just a lot of dumb stuff. I'm with Cole when he said his best political strategy is to keep his mouth shut.
Honestly, he was more popular before he had started running. He was more popular.
Commentary wise, he's as bad as Donald Trump.
Yeah, Romy, that would be.
I mean,
Roman Reynolds said Biden drops out. It said it first. You know what? That would be like the first in history. He's got the nomination in the bag. If he does now, it's kind of retarded.
I honestly don't see him as presidential, though. I don't see that.
I didn't see him as vice presidential, but there he was.
I think you're missing the point because all you have to compare him to is who's sitting in office now.
Right.
See, but I don't see. I'm not even doing that because, like, Trump is an enigma for me because policy. This is what I'm saying though. Policy wise, he's not making horrible policy moves when you look at what he's doing. Trump, just the policies that he's actually signed. I'm not talking about the stuff that he's tweeting and going out and doing. I'm just talking about stuff that's actually been signed. It's not horrible, but his mouth is his problem because although he's doing okay in the bills that he's actually signing and some of the executive orders, those aren't, you can go back president for president and the executive orders that he's signing makes him look better than a lot of the other presidents. But the moment he opens his mouth, it's straight division.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I used to say this about President Obama, and people used to dislike it, but this is my personal opinion, not the opinion of Brothers of Legacy. Okay? As a president, I wasn't impressed with Barack Obama. The black people's plight was the bottom of his priority list. As a soldier, as a former soldier, you didn't get that support from the president. And nothing against the gay community, because this is not about morality, but the gay community prospered more during his presidency than any other community, perhaps outside of white women. So as far as a president goes, I wasn't a Barack. I voted for him the first time. I'm just like everybody else. Who you think I voted for? That's how I was after the first one. The second time around, I was like, I don't like Nick, but you done showed me what you about for 4 years. So I didn't get the woman fuzzy. But what I did like about him was he was a smooth talker. He could calm people down. If President Trump conducted himself in his speeches like President Obama, America would be a lovely place right now.
Yeah, but that's the challenge. The problem is that the character of the individual has disgraced the office of which he holds. Right. And somebody made the comment that a lot of the initiatives that Trump has put into place were Barack Obama initiatives. Barack Obama couldn't get them passed because he was in an inferior position. The stuff couldn't get through the House. It couldn't get through the Senate. because he was at a disadvantage. Barack Obama was probably the most intellectual president that I've seen in my lifetime, right?
Absolutely.
But he was in an inferior position. He was a president with his hands tied behind his back. So that's why a lot of that stuff couldn't get through. So Trump has taken some of those things. And I'm saying it's the biggest trick in the political machine, because President G.W. Bush got a recognition for the faith-based initiative. Right? Those billions of dollars, when the reality is it was part of the Clinton-Gore campaign. Right. And people don't understand, Al Gore was pushing that agenda. He lost and Clinton picked it up and passed it. So the reason why you have all of this economic development, people are giving the credit to Bush, G.W. Bush, because of the faith-based initiative, when he didn't even create the plan himself. So a lot of what you see Trump is doing, it came from Barack Obama. A lot of the blame that Barack Obama is getting is unfair. It's a total mystery. Now, please understand this. I have issues. I had some issues with Barack Obama. I feel like he should have pushed the envelope, but I think he didn't want to get shot. That's just my honest opinion. I felt like if he had pushed, if he were more assertive, more aggressive, he probably would not have lasted. That's the only thing that I can come up with, right? But Trump, the character of the individual cannot be determined by the bills he passes. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, Trump didn't have to think. Trump basically did this. Where's Barack Obama's notes? Okay, let's see. How can we benefit here? Let's push that forward and make sure we can benefit from it. That's what I believe happened in a lot of cases. He's getting credit for stuff that he didn't put together.
And the only thing, and the thing that, like, that's been one of my, I like to say this. I think politicians, this it's not true, but it's my spiel. Comes from the Latin poly, meaning many, ticks meaning bloodsuckers. So many bloodsuckers is what they are, and I trust very few of them. But the president, he lost me. He lost me when he said, grab him by the you know what. Yeah. And you still got women who like, I'm voting for him. Like that baffled me.
You can grab me.
This is my African American over here, but people still voting for him. I mean, you got thing after thing after thing after thing, and people will fight you if you say something bad about it.
Right. Yes. So appreciate you guys rocking with us. I want to kind of wrap it up because we'll be here for a while. That's I was gonna actually mention in the beginning because we talked about it before I started. Like I said, the big elephant in the room, because I was waiting for it to come. Oh, but yeah, we can't be here for hours talking about it because we'll go back and forth about it. Oh, but one thing I do want to say, and I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna bounce. And I hate that our mindset kind of is like this. Where's it at? Romello put this, right? Why is it when someone, if he does something right, it's okay to mention it? Like I hate the fact that we get into this. If you start saying something nice, then you're a support. No, I still don't like the dude.
No, definitely not.
Right. And I've told people he's gonna do something right. No one gets told everything wrong. He's gonna sign something. He's gonna do some initiative. Something's gonna go right. That's gonna
right twice a day.
Right. In some way, that doesn't mean I like him. But because I want to get to a point where we can have honest conversation about what people are doing. Because then people say rah rah rah, like somebody's perfect. They ain't perfect. They didn't get everything right. He got some things wrong too. And the crazy part is, they were so crazy about the wall and deportation. If you look back, Obama deported more people, more folks with ICE than they had than previous presidents. But Fox won't talk about that. So let's talk about what's going on. All right, but I'm gonna roll because like I said, we'll be here for a while.
It sounds like a show for the future, though, bro.
I know.
Just remember, you guys.
I really don't want to get into that, but I know we got it. But I'm gonna try to really
because we gotta educate us, though.
Yeah, we're gonna chop it down and we're gonna have a real conversation.
I'm not a Republican, but I'm not a Democrat, but
All right, Romy.
Right, there you go. All right, peace. Appreciate you guys rocking because brothers who talk has to start. we recording our podcast today, and right at time. We're actually over. All right, so we appreciate you guys rocking. Make sure you come on tomorrow. We're gonna chop it up some more. We may dig into it, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So take care. Thank you guys for rocking with us because you could have been
God
anywhere.
bless, God
Peace out.
bless.
Know that we love you, but God loves you more. That's what's important.